And welcome back to part 2 of my 80s characters. We're going to start off with the party dude, Mikey, from the Ninja Turtles. And if you are not watching the first one, if you're just hopping right over to this one, I made all my 80s characters. Well, not all my 80s characters, but some of my favorite 80s cartoon characters, and I put into Soul Calibur lore. But let's get started. Here we go, Ninja Turtles. Here's Michelangelo, the party dude. And as you notice, he is not a turtle. He is a person. But I enjoyed that idea. I thought that was kind of cool. The different spin on it. Because they do give you the option to use like lizard men on here. But they look like, weird dragon lizard men. They don't really look too much like turtles. And I got the idea in my head as like a crazy, imagination that I have. That what if the Ninja Turtles weren't turtles? What if they were men? What if they were like younger guys that just are part of the turtle clan and they represent turtles style? I guess if that makes any sense to you. It's a little bit of a fanfic, but I do a lot of fan fiction in my head, and I do some writing here. And I when I'm creating these characters, I always like to give them like a little bit of a background story when they're like original style like this. But yeah, this is Mikey. Gave him the maxi style, the nunchaku, if you will. He's rocking the tabi socks, and like look like the ninja shoes with the bandages around them. Gave him the lizard scale, like crocodile scale, like so it looks more reptilian on the clothing. And the shell, it was so cool. Like once I saw the turtle shell in there when I was going through my other creative characters, I was like, I gotta make the turtles, man. I gotta do it. And this is how I did it. And hopefully I don't get too much hatred on this. Like, oh, this isn't the Ninja Turtles, yada yada yada. Well, you know what? This is my Ninja Turtles. This is the way I see the Ninja Turtles as a cool fantasy style. You know, what if they get a curse on them later on and turns them into turtles? Or what if perhaps they, it's like a power they use on the inside. They're like were turtles or something. Check it out. Cool. Here's Donnie. He knows machines. Yep, I was pretty proud of this one. I like this one. The colors, I didn't want to go too vibrant at first. I'm like, I need to tone them down. But I'm like, I always remember the Ninja Turtles. Whenever I think of them, I think, that's fun. They're having a good time. It's bright. It's wild, and that's why I was like, you know what? I'm leaving the dark. I'm leaving the vibrant color. I'm gonna leave it vibrant. I'm not gonna make it so dark and, bleach them out and make them look more realistic. I gave him the goggles on the top of the head, like having him up style like that. I was gonna put him right over his eyes, but it looked a little weird for him, and I liked the idea of them all still having like the mask visible. And I'm not sure how well you might be able to notice that I kind of gave everybody their own shade of green, because I like that whole look of them like getting like their own, like kind of the same unified uniform, but they have their own individual look too. Besides the whole like different shades of different colors. I wanted the different shades of green as well. Got my boy Raph. He's tough. He's my favorite. A lot of people favor Raphael. I made him a big boy, big old thick boy. Let me see him here. Yep, there he is. Gave him the actual ninja style on the game. I don't like that, this stuff clips through the shell, but the sheaths clip through the shell, but it looks, I don't know, it still looks so cool. I think he looks so awesome, especially when they're in combat. He looks so cool when he's fighting. Yeah, that's my guy. That's my dude. I gave him the red hair. Just kind of highlight a little bit more of the red. I think I'm going to go back through this one, and I think I'm going to give him some scars in the face and some scars on the arms, kind of make him look a little bit more rough. Just because I would imagine him being, the one with more scars, and I always like the idea of Raphael being the one that's, kind of made more mistakes, but that's what made him more tough, is that he's failed more, so he's a little bit more rougher than the others. So I like that idea about Raphael. Yeah, I gave him more of like the army green kind of style, I guess. Or olive green, I guess would more be. Um, got Leo the leader. Here he is. I couldn't give him the dual wielding swords, but I gave him the single the single Ninjato, which is on Mitsurugi's style here. And I really liked how they had the little gear there, and I kind of like made it look almost like it's gonna be a turtle. If you don't really, if you look at it from a distance, it looks kind of like he's got like a turtle there, almost. I don't know. That's how I saw it, anyways. Yeah, I like this one though. I thought this one looked pretty good. He's not wearing the sword in the back where I'd like him to be wearing it, but it's still a ninja sword, and he's rocking it, and it looks. I think it looks damn good. Like I said, very proud of my Ninja Turtles here. Proud of most of my creations. I wouldn't be throwing them out on the internet too much if I didn't think had some kind of cool vibe they were giving off. But yeah, these are my Ninja Turtles. I wish I could get them all on the same screen together. That'd be so cool to take pictures of them. Alright. Well, you can't have Ninja Turtles without Master Splinter. So I got Master Splinter. Made him short, made him little angry man. There he is. Yep, there he is. Gave him Siegfried style, because Siegfried has the big katana there, and I thought it was really cool. See Master Splinter rocking the huge katana. I like it. I think it looks good. I gave him the eye patch because I couldn't make the ear missing piece like from the movie, so I gave him the eye patch. Gave him the black eyes because rats have black eyes, so I kind of like blacked out his eyes like Adelo's eyes. But yeah, I thought this one looked good. Especially for just kind of throwing it together really quick. I was like, I'm gonna make at least Master Splinter. Don't want to make Master Splinter too, so I threw them together really fast. But I thought he looked good. I thought this one was good. Again, I can't make them into like actual like rat people because it just not in a way that looked cool, you know, to me anyways. And I was already on that wagon, like trying to make them look, you know, humanize the Ninja Turtles a bit. Here is the man, Master Shredder. Yeah. I went a little over the top with this one, but I enjoyed it. I thought it looked cool. And I kind of gave him the double-ended sword there because he uses like a staff with like spikes on the end of it, like a sharpened staff kind of look. I guess is what you would probably call it. I'm not sure. On the first movie when he fights them, he's got like something like that, look like a giant toothpick, like two pointed ends on the end. And I liked that idea, and I kind of ran with that there. I'm pretty happy with the claw too. I threw that on top of there. They already have those in the back pieces here. Already got those that you might have seen me use those for the Viking Batman that I have. So those already came with it. I just added on these other two spikes that are facing the opposite way on the one hand because he has the claws and whatnot. And the shoulder pieces here were pretty cool. I liked the look of the silver and the purple together. And I just, the only thing I don't really care for in this costume was the armor I put on the chest there. But the other armor on here that I could use that looked more samurai-esque was just not cooperating with me as far as the colors go. And I just didn't have the patience to mess with it anymore. Yeah, I like these. They kind of look like sharpened up blades on the feet and on the knees. You know, he's got the blades going on. And I tried my best to get the one in the head. I think I got to change the shades of gray around a bit to make the colors look more, just a little bit look more. You know, the mask too. I think the mask needs to be changed. I'm not a fan of it now that I'm looking at it again. I don't like the mask on him. I don't dig that. But it looks good. I mean, for the most part, you can look at it and you would know, which is always my goal, like that's Shredder. So that's him. I think one I got to make too is going to be the Super Shredder. I think I want to make that one. That's going to be cool to make. But yeah, that's my Shredder guy. And I don't think I have any more. I don't think I have any more '80s characters on here. Those are all my '80s guys. All right, cool. Well, that's it. You stuck with me. Thanks for coming back for part 2, which is way shorter than my other one. It's a whole 10 minutes shorter. But I didn't want to like cram it all into one and have you guys have to sit through all that. I do appreciate you guys watching my videos. If you are watching, if you're a viewer, thank you so much. It would be really awesome if you would subscribe. and it'd be really even better if you liked. You don't even have to subscribe. Just like my stuff and view my stuff. That's great. You can subscribe though. I'd appreciate it.